Here's part two. I'm recording it in YouTube. Hopefully, there won't be any issues. Got cut off in part one, and I didn't want to re record it because I felt like, hey, there was all the good stuff I wanted to say. So, we're going to get to the last card, the healing deck. It's unexpected. This is about understanding that there's enough for everyone, you know? So, if you have something to contribute, there's a lane for it. If you have an idea or you can identify a need that has to be met, go for it. Go for it. There's enough for everyone. Like they say, the bag out there for everybody. So if you're trying to make money or you need to, go do it. But think about your mindset. Do you feel that there's something out there for you, or are you griping about what isn't there or what you don't have? Focus on what you do have, and what you do have, be generous with others as much as you can. It all comes back to you, you know. So if you do have an idea or something you want to branch out, keep an abundant mindset so that you can continue to attract what you really want. Because you're only going to get back to you what you do put out. So if you're putting out negativity or scarce thoughts, that's what you're going to get more of. So put out the thoughts of the things that you want to have thrown back at you. Okay? So I've been gone for some time, and it's because, well, Venus retrograde. And Venus retrograde went direct on June 25th. For people who are heavy Libra or Taurus placements, this could be a very difficult time for us because Venus is our ruler. So it can be very, very, very confusing, very challenging, and just emotionally overwhelming. So generally, when this occurs, I take a little bit of a break because I'm looking for clarity in my life. So you all might be looking for clarity too. And clarity is coming because now we are no longer in the retrograde, Venus turned direct, but we are in the shadow period. So the videos I made before these went over some of the Venus retrograde things that you should know. Now, here they are again. So Venus goes retrograde, I think about every, might be 18 months or so. I think it's more than that, but anyhow, when it does go retrograde, it's for like 40 days and 40 nights. Okay. So Venus is governs things like, beauty, and that's why it governs Libra and Taurus because we love beauty and we love indulgence. But when it retrogrades, there's some things that you should just avoid, and that is changing your look. Don't get that tattoo or get that new haircut or that plastic surgery. Not a good time. It's related to beauty. Jumping into that brand new relationship with the person you just met. That might not go so wonderfully because you might be seeing things through rose colored glasses. But on a flip side, if you were talking to someone prior to Venus retrograde and you survived it, that could be a really good sign. But if you were dating someone during that time period, you just might kind of want to chill out, just see how things go. Wait for the clarity. That's the thing too, because stuff can be fuzzy. Like I said, rose colored glasses. You might be seeing something that's preventing you from noticing any flags or anything that may or may not work for you. You your head just might be in the clouds about that during Venus retrograde. So you want to kind of just wait it out. Also, Venus retrograde gives us the time for us to analyze ourselves and how we show up for in relationships, with other people. Instead of focusing on what they're doing or not doing, focus on your reaction to it and analyze why are you reacting that way and how you can behave differently going forward within all your relationships. So it's an opportune time to analyze how you operate within the context of any type of relationship or partnership. So hopefully you spend some time doing those things. Now that Venus has gone direct, there is a shadow period that extends to the July 29th. So again, slow and steady. Don't rush out doing some things. If you're still confused about certain things in your life in these areas, just wait it out. Just wait it out. But the toughest part might be behind you, and you may be seeing some real clarity in your life right now. Also, you might be, just really seeing how people really are, like how they show up, like true colors coming out. This is that time right now. So you may have had some things that bothered you, but onward. It's time to continue to progress. So what I've been working on right now, you may have felt this too. I've been seeing this come up on social media lately among this, spiritual Twitter, this concept of protection, making sure you are protected, your personal self, maybe your home, from any ill will coming from anyone else, unfortunately. So I've been focusing on that, clearing and protecting. So just a few tips in that regard. If you are going to be trying to protect yourself and your space, be sure to clear your space first. So, some of the things I utilize to clear around, some of my favorites. So, crack up your windows, burn some of this, take it through your home. When I want to do some more intense type of clearing, I use cedar wand. Lot. Doesn't smell as good as Palo. It burns longer than Palo. The scent is a lot stronger. I use it every so often, but I like it a lot. So make sure you're clearing your space. If you want to clear yourself, make sure you're cleansing yourself. Salt baths work. I mean, showers, most obvious way to cleanse and clear. But if you want to clear your space, just kind of, smudge around. Now, in terms of protection, there are different ways you can try to protect yourself. I